What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, man, you should have know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and leave a comment down below, man. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we possibly can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guys. Now listen, man, so before we jump into today's video, man, I want you guys to check all the links I have down below in my description box. I want you guys to be interactive with those links, because I have some key stuff down below in my description box that might help, that you guys may be interested in. Make sure you guys are following me on all social media platforms as well. You can find all of those things down below in my description. Let's jump into what you clicked the video today for, right? So I titled this video, Jezebel Will Try to Make You Stumble. Now, I don't know if that title is set in stone, but that's the topic that has been on my mind today, right? So Jezebel would try to make you stumble. So what I mean by that is I've had a few experiences recently at work where I've had women with Jezebel spirits just doing out of the norm things, things that just didn't make sense. And it made me realize on a spiritual level what these women were trying to do. This is why I make numerous videos that a woman is going to know subconsciously that you are different. She's going to know that you're retaining on a subconscious level. It's like women are just wired to just know certain times, man. It's like a spiritual thing. Sometimes the enemy can be operating through certain people, and the enemy, just like how God knows everything, the enemy knows a lot of things as well. So the enemy knows when you're retaining. He can work through other people to get to you. That's the whole goal of the enemy. So the first story time that I got for y'all today is when I was at work, I would say like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I was at work, right? And this one female, she came in my store and she had on a long jacket. She had on a long, those long jackets that passes your knees or catches your knees. She had on a long jacket. And I noticed that, I don't know, I could kind of tell when a woman is kind of like checking me out or she's like looking in my direction. I can tell. If you have discernment, you just know. So I noticed this girl, she was kind of eyeing me a little bit. She was kind of eyeing me here and there. And then randomly out of nowhere, I was doing my job at work, and then randomly out of nowhere, she came over into my section and she literally pulled her jacket that caught her knees. She pulled her jacket right in front of me. She pulled her jacket up just to pull her pants up, or tighten her pants up. Y'all know when women be tightening up their pants? I'm like, why out of all places you had to come right here where I'm standing just to do all of that? I was like, yo, what is going on? And that is the Jezebel spirit that's going to be working through certain women when you're actually trying to live for God, man. That is what's going to happen. A lot of these women are going to try to tempt you. This is why it's so important to understand that the spirit of lust is very real. The spirit of lust is very real, man. A lot of great leaders back in the Bible, a lot of them fell because of lust. Look at King David. Look at Solomon, the wisest man in the world, right? He fell because of lust. So don't ever think you can just escape lust. It's going to take a lot of fight to escape lust. It's going to take a lot of prayer. It's going to take a lot to defeat that spirit, man, because lust is so strong, man, especially in today's time. So when I noticed that this woman, she just randomly came into my section pulling up her pants, I was like, okay, yeah, I know what's going on here. And some of y'all might have experienced this before. Some of y'all probably have still yet to experience this, but trust me, on your celibacy journey, on your retention journey, random things like this will happen out of the blue. Random things like that will happen. Another story time I got for y'all is this one woman, right? And I mean, her body was, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm not coming on this camera to act like I'm perfect, but this lady had a nice body, man. Man, that's besides the point. But the other story time I got for y'all is, you know, another Jezebel came in my store, and it's just so happened that, mind you, it was like, I would say it was probably like 40 degrees outside, right? Maybe like, I don't know, probably was 40 degrees. And, you know, she came in the store with her guy, and ran out of nowhere, this lady goes, "It's hot in here." And I'm like, I know she didn't just say that. I know she didn't just say it's hot in here. Like, what do you mean it's hot in here? It's probably like 40 degrees outside. It's like 40 degrees outside. What do you mean it's hot in here? And either way, if it is hot in here, you're not gonna be in this store for that long to where you gotta take off your jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is how the Jezebel, lustful, spirited women are going to be acting. So this woman goes, she saw me walk by, right? Mind you, she knew I was around. She knew I was in the area. So she already spotted me out. That's why I'm saying the enemy will work through certain women and certain men, you know, for the women watching this video, because the Jezebel spirit doesn't just have to be women. It can be a man too. You know, so this woman already scouted me out. She already spotted me out, right? She was trying to snipe me. That's exactly what she was trying to do. She was trying to snipe me. You know, so this woman goes, "It's getting hot in here." Knowing she got a nice body, this woman takes off her coat and throws her coat down on the bench. And I'm like, what? Like, at that point, I had no words, man. All I could do was laugh. All I could do in that moment was laugh, because I'm like, do you see how the enemy is working through these people? This woman who's in a store that, you know, she's probably not even gonna take a half an hour in the store, you know, goes, "Oh, it's getting hot in here," snatches off her jacket and throws her jacket on the bench at my job. And I'm like, yo, like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. The fact that these women will actually go the extra mile just to try to make you stumble. And all of this is spiritual. All of this is, everything is being done on a very subtle, covert level. A woman isn't just gonna randomly come out and try to like make you stumble. Some things are very subtle. You got to notice the little things in life. It's all about paying attention to the details. How do certain women carry themselves? How do they act around you? You know, it's the little things that you got to pay attention to. And that's what I'm starting to notice. So when I seen this woman snatch her jacket off and just throw it down, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what she's trying to do. She's seen a young guy, you know, a young, handsome guy walking by. And she's like, oh yeah, I don't know. It's something about him, but I want to make him stumble today. I want to provoke his spirit today. And that is what happened in that moment. That is what happened in those two story times that I just gave you guys. You know, so a woman, you know, she's not going to know why she's doing certain things, because remember, the enemy can use certain people. The enemy can use weaker vessels to get to you. So most women are not even going to know why they're doing certain things. Most women are not even going to know why they're doing these little random things. But it's just to get you to stumble. It's just to get you to stumble. The enemy will use these beautiful women with the nice bodies to get to you. Especially if you struggle with pornography, the enemy is going to bring women that you used to watch around you. And he's going to make them do stuff like taking their jackets off, so their body can be exposed to you. You know, because our eyes are very powerful. You know, you can, upon looking on a beautiful woman, You know, you can really get obsessed just by looking at a woman, man. That's how powerful it is. That's why in Genesis, you know, Adam said to Eve, "You're the bone of my bone. You're the flesh of my flesh." I believe that's what he said. That's why Adam said that, because upon looking at a woman, she can really captivate you. Our eyes are very powerful. This is why we got to watch what we're giving our attention to. Because just by you looking at a woman, you can get obsessed, and then now you start to lust within your heart. And just from all of that, just from those softcore things, all of those things can lead you up to a relapse. You know, so this is why we got to continuously stay strong out here, stay prayed up. You know, don't give in to these women that might be trying to get you to stumble. You know, see it for what it is, and just be spiritually smart. You know, always be 10 steps ahead of people out here, man. Always be 10 steps ahead. You know, once you read in the Bible, it's really going to teach you to be 10 steps ahead of everybody else. You know, that's another thing I'm starting to learn. Like, when you start gaining more knowledge just from the word alone, it's going to teach you how to be 10 steps ahead of everybody else in this world. You know, so when you get like little challenges, like women, you know, tightening up their pants around you, when you get women just literally trying to get you to stumble, always see it for what it is and never entertain those type of things. Because I promise you, the moment the enemy gets you to entertain certain things on your journey, that's when he already got you. That's when he already got you. That's when you already relapsed. That's when you already gave your strength away. When you entertain the IG models that you might see, when you entertain these women in real life who you know have the Jezebel spirit, but you still yet entertain these women, that's when you already failed, man. You know, so take what I'm telling you guys from today's video and learn from it. You know, if you see a woman deliberately trying to make you stumble, always run away. Run away like Joseph did, man. Run away like Joseph did with Potiphar's wife. Run away, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. So listen, man, I hope you guys took something valuable from today's video. You know, comment down below your thoughts and opinions, man. I'm curious to see if you guys had any similar situations, because these women out here is crazy, man. I promise you. If you haven't witnessed or experienced something like what I've been through, you will sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? So share this video with a friend, man, because they most definitely will need it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.